And finally, when you get to the very end, you have the writing section of the TOEFL iBT. So you've kind of been running a marathon here. So let's say a marathon is 42 kilometers. You've done a tutorial. You've done the reading and the listening. You had a break. You get to the speaking. That goes pretty quickly. And how much of a break did you have between the speaking and the writing section?
As I remember, there is also no break, but they give you a screen, and they also say you that the maximum time you can spend doing nothing with during you see the screen is 60 seconds. So
60 seconds.
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah, I try to relax after speaking, like someone chased me, and I just relaxing. When
basically you had 60 seconds on the screen to relax before the writing starts.
Yeah, they have no countdown there, so I'm just sat and waited when the next screen appeared, or when I am really relaxed. So when the writing task appeared,
okay, let's talk about this for a minute. Yeah. So how many writing tasks did you take?
2 tasks.
Okay, and what was the first one?
First one was an integrated writing task.
And the last one, independent?
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, he takes the integrated writing task, which is 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And in this case, he reads a reading passage, and then he hears a lecture. And then he gets maybe 2 minutes of preparation time, and then he has to write his essay in 20 minutes. So for you guys watching this, it's probably important to get a pretty good score here. You're looking for maybe 150 to 250 words as you do the integrated writing task. So what was easy or hard about the integrated writing task for you?
Integrated writing, let me recall the topic. It was somehow connected with when you read the passage and then write about it. I don't really remember, but the hard part is always not to lose time. I haven't time to finish my last sentence, because I probably when I tried to do the outline, I probably wasted too much time. So when they ask you, you should think about main points of the answer you want to write down, you want to use in the writing task, and then you should begin writing. The best thing is to think about it a bit and begin writing. For me, it works best. But
did you feel like you did pretty well?
In the first writing task, I wasted, as I already said, too much time while preparing the outline, while thinking what I say, and that is why I probably missed the last important point.
Okay.
But I started the idea, so I hope that's fine.
Sometimes I recommend students taking the TOEFL test. A formal outline, when you're doing the TOEFL iBT, it's probably not good, but I recommend what's called a shopping list. Sometimes when you go shopping, you'll jot down just a few words of things that you might want to buy if you go to the grocery store. But if you're doing like the integrated writing, you might include a short shopping list of ideas that relate to the reading, and maybe a short shopping list of ideas that relate to the lecture. And then based on that little list of ideas, you try to use that to help structure your writing. All right, let's go to the writing task 2. Which is the independent writing test. So how do you feel about that?
I feel pretty good, because when they ask you just what do you think about, is it important or is it not? The question was, do you think that something is important or it is not? Do
you remember exactly what that topic was, or your brain's just...
that was kind of, do you think that a specific class in the high school is important or not? Something like this.
So it named a class?
I believe
like geology.
Something like this. Yeah. Do you think that it's important to have this class in the high school?
And then it might say like use reasons, specific reasons, and examples to support your point of view or something.
Yeah. And I just wrote so I have such outline, like I have topic as usually, and then supportive points. So as topic, I wrote the answer, like I'm agree, and then I wrote down 3 main reasons why do I agree, and in the the first part of the writing of the actual text. I wrote down I agree with. I think that it is important. Then I listed all the reasons, and then 3 passages, not passages, but 3 paragraphs for each reason.
Okay. That's pretty good. So what he's trying to do here is giving the 3 reasons in each paragraph. It helps show that he can develop his ideas. He can support his generalizations with specific details, and along with including your introduction with your thesis and then your different paragraphs along with the details you're using it, you did pretty well, do you think?
I hope I did the writing task too. I did it better than the first because I already knew that I shouldn't waste too much time doing the outline, and I had more time to do the second task. It was maybe 40 minutes. And what I would recommend is to think, what do you really think about the topic, and what do you, if your friend or teacher would ask you, and if they want grade you for the answer, what would you really say? Because if you write the text which corresponds to your real ideas, to your real point of view, that really helps. You can develop it somehow. You will be more coherent, and that will help you.
Okay. When he uses the word coherent, not everybody may understand what that means, but coherence, and having coherence in writing means that you're connecting. Each of your paragraphs are connected to the purpose and the thesis, and the entire essay has a unified organization to it. So coherence can be achieved both at the sentence level, the paragraph level, and at the essay level. The more coherent you are, the higher your score is going to be. How do you feel in terms of vocabulary, grammar, that kind of stuff?
In terms of grammar, I tried not to use, really complex constructions as compound, maybe sentences with many clauses, but maybe 2 clauses is fine. So I did not the big sentences, because they don't really want to, to read a book, or they can read a novel, they can read Shakespeare or someone. They just want to check your ability to write good, and that's academic writing. So it means that you should clearly express what you think, and you shouldn't really use big sentences if you know what to say.
All right. Well, I appreciate, Arsene, you taking some time to talk to some of our viewers about your own experience. There's hundreds of thousands of students who are taking the TOEFL, and they take it every year. And I think from what you've said, you've probably given some good information to some of these viewers about maybe what works, what doesn't work. But